Sawmill Road has been represented by Colliers International here from Jesse Johnston and Damo Yorg on behalf of Colin Gary Robinson and Tony Marie Hughes. The property is not subject to any GST implications, of which 16 Sawmill Road here in Queenstown is a fee simple estate of 964 square metres, being lot 12 with a deposited plan of 8700 with the record of title through Otago as OT40132. Now you'll note the chattels as I work down the page of the particulars of sale here. The stove, fixed floor coverings, blinds, curtains, light fittings, the wash tub, wood burner, the heat pump and the wall panel heater. The property will be free of any tenancies upon the settlement date, which has been set at 8 weeks from the date of this agreement or by a mutual agreement. The interest rate for late settlement is set at 14%. Conduct of the auction here today, folks, or for you bidders that are here today, I'd note that a reserve price has been set. I've spoken with both Tony and Colin. They are in the office here on site. They have set a reserve. People, if the reserve is met, you will be the highest purchaser, and good luck if you are, you'll be the purchaser of this said property. People, I'll nominate the sums that we move around in today, and if there's any confusion about that, I'll just put that last sum up and we'll start again from that point in time. I may refuse a bid if I deem it not in the best interest of the vendors, and we'll just crank in at that level. People, I've itemised Jesse and Damo both on telephones, so if you hear me or hear them talking, it's a standard procedure with auction. They don't have to be quiet and they don't have to be fast. So please give them the courtesy on the end of the telephones to portray what I'm saying down the end of the telephone for it to come back through the telephone. Ladies and gentlemen, the vendor may withdraw the property from the said sale here today. It is the vendor's right to do so. They can just take it off the market at any point, right up until before I put the hammer into the lectern. That has been exercised in 3 times as myself as an auctioneer in 17 years. People are confused, so if you're here to bid, make your bidding spirited, because the vendor reserves the right at any point to do whatever they wish until the fall of the hammer. Is that understood on the end of the telephones? At the fall of the hammer, and if you are the purchaser here today, you'll pay 10% into Otago Real Estate Limited Trust Account, 10%, and complete the GST schedule if you have a GST schedule to fill out. Are there any questions on the said document thus far? And we're streaming live to the world, so good afternoon to everybody. Welcome to Queenstown. I'll give you the weather report. Wonderful day, a slight southwest flow coming into the main town bay here of around about 3 knots. Sunny with lovely snow capped on the mountain peaks. You never know who's watching, do you? Anyway, we'll bring it home. People, ladies and gentlemen, bidders if you like from here on in, crikey dicks, never been to the market before. Sawmill, what a Sawmill Road, what a wonderful redevelopment site, or just a site to hold. Look at the old swimming pool. Someone with absolute substance built this home and put in that in situ concrete à la piscine, which is French for swimming pool. And you look at that, folks, what an amazing proposition. 964 square metres, sub-zone B. It's got the zoning. This is where you want to be, folks, if you're that way inclined. Hold on to it. Let it go. But I tell you what, people, 3 bedrooms, it's got all the gear, as a good rental proposition. It's been cared for. First time to the market, 1.5 bathrooms, 2 living areas, the double garage. You can see it there with the outlines. If those folk can see that on the television screen, that's what it's about. It's a very close, short stroll into the Queenstown CBD, of which it is flat land, ladies and gentlemen. There is a planner's report on file which you've made yourselves familiar with. Let's get cracking, folks. On the said property, I'll just make sure that the vendors can hear me. Can you hear me? Yep. Good-o. It's enough said. We've got the nod. And they said good luck, and we've got the live stream going. So at this point in time, call for an opening bidder or offer on 16 Sawmill Road. You can start me where you like, folks. Let's have a go. As we saw with the last auction, it's now doing its thing. All set to go. You don't want to miss out. I only have one 16 Sawmill Road. I'll let these people talk on the telephone, see where they start. There's a standoff. 110 square metres of floor, lovely garaging, and in fantastic condition. Look at it. Look at the old Conray in there.
Yep, we got 850.
850? Well, look, I'll tell you what, you've got to start somewhere. It's not where we start, it's where we end up, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? But anyway, they're at 850,000 as an opening bidder offer. I've been given the right on the vendor's behalf to bid on their behalf. Should I need to exercise that, I will, folks. Bidding away here at 850,000. Any further advance at that level, this is the time to have a crack against the telephone bidder there that you got, Jesse, bidding here, 850. I'll tell you what, I'll take a 25 if you like. Why won't we move in 25s? Give me something to do. This is good. Get my auction going. There's 75 against you, 900 if you like. I'll tell you what, I'll move it along on behalf of the vendors to 900,000. The bidding with the vendors at 900,000, 25 if you like. 900, the bidding with the vendor, 925 if you like. Vendor bid at 900. They gave me clear instructions where I was to bid, and that was one of them. 900,000, 25 if you like. Bid with the vendor, the VB. Not too easy. 925 if you like. Folks, clearly evident there's people here to bid. You don't want to go into the closed envelope scenario here today. Get into it if you can. I will not be bidding beyond the reserve price. $900,000 bidding here with the vendors. Ladies and gentlemen, if there's no further bidding, you leave me know. 25 the bid against you on the telephone at 925 the bid over the left-hand side of the telephone with Damo Yorg. 925,000 the bid, 9.5 if you like. 9.5 if you like. Ladies and gentlemen, at 925, I'll be stepping you out the back in a moment at 925. Any bidding on the telephone at 925? There's 50 over yonder, 950,000 the bid. Jeepers creepers, you do the math on that. Divide that for high density subzone B. Crikey dicks. Whew. 950 on the telephone, 75 if you like, ladies and gentlemen. Hit 950,000, 75 if you like. There's the 3/4 there now, 975. Round me up to the big one with the commas in it. $1 million. At 975. Face in here, Jesse, so you can hear. At 975,000, buddy. $1 million if you like. Who did the $1 million? Who was that again? That was good, wasn't it? Mr. Evil, Dr. Evil. Yeah. 975,000 the bid. Looking for $1 million on the nose. 975. Standing by. I'm leaving the room at 975,000. You're $1 million the bid there now. At $1 million the bid, I'll take another 25. At $1 million, go in the 25s. That's good practice. At $1,025,000, I've got $1 million on the telephone right down the centre of the floor at $1 million with Jesse Johnson on the end of the telephone. Hit $1 million, any further advance at that level, take another 25, 1.25 if you like. Looking for 1.25 on the rise. Going in the right direction, folks. Can't be selling at that level, but I tell you what, you don't want to go into that closed book competition. Those envelopes are nasty things.
Yep, you're there, $1.25 million.
$1.25 the bid if you like. Yep. There's the quarter now. Looking for $1,050,000. Hit $1,025,000 the bid there now. $1,050,000 if you like. Bidding away here on the telephone with Damo York. Hit $1,025,000. Can you hear me, Jesse? $1,025,000 looking for 1.5. $1,050,000. 50 if you like. They taught you to say 50 at auctioneer school, not 50, but 50. $1,050,000 if you like. at a 1.25, 1,025,000. I'm going to step this gentleman outside the room. Any instructions, Jesse? I'm leaving the floor at 1,025,000 at this stage. Stand by. I'm leaving the floor at 1,025,000. Ladies and gentlemen, I left the floor at 1,025,000 with the telephone, with Damo Yorg on the telephone at 1,025,000. That's where I got to, Jenna, at 1,025,000 with Damo Yorg on the phone. He's just out the back talking to his folk. Any further bidding off 1,025,000, the owners have given me instruction. Hey, folk, just to reiterate, 1,035,000. 1,035,000. I'll take that bid at 1,035,000. I'll give that Richie 1,035,000 the bid. The bidding's been increased to 1,035,000 against you. Would you go to 1,050,000? On the rise to 1,050,000, bidding here at 1,035,000. On the floor at 1,035,000. Down the line 1,050,000 if you like. I apologise, folk, if you're watching from afar. We have telephone bidders, so it is a wee bit delayed to get down the line. At 1,035,000, your bid at 1,050,000 if you like. 1,035,000. You can see them talking on the telephones there. It's hard to get down the line there, but 1,035,000, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go to 1,035,000. The bid there now. Any further advance off 1,035,000, 1,050,000. This is fantastic buying. If you're to get it, oh, for goodness sakes. 1,035,000. The bid. Are you saying 1,050,000? 1,035,000. I need to be having a chat with you on the telephone. That was the next instructions from the vendor. There's 1,045,000. The bid going there now to 1,045,000, and away we go to 1,045,000. Hit 1,045,000. The bid on the left-hand side. Telephone 1,045,000. $1,045,000. Ladies and gentlemen, $1,045,000. Any further advance? I know what's going to happen next, but we'll just see if I'm telepathic. $1,045,000 the bid. Good luck with the bidding on the end of the telephone. $1,045,000. I'm going to leave the floor at $1,045,000. Thank you. ladies and gentlemen, bidders if you like, you might want to come out here so you can hear it there. There's been a move in price. There has been some movement in price here. I can tell you now that the bidding has been moved to $1,050,000. Can I? The telephone bidder over there has moved the bidding to $1,050,000 in my absence. The tap on the shoulder came to $1,050,000. Is there any further advance off $1,050,000? Time to move if you're going to bid off $1,050,000. Ladies and gentlemen, here the bidding here hit $1,050,000. The bid there now. Any further advance? The bidding there on the telephone at $1,050,000. I'll seek instructions from the vendors now at $1,050,000. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. I've been meeting with the family members. I had good chats with the family members there. They're out the back. They have a third party to witness their decisions today. They made it quite clear to me just now, after discussing it, it's never been sold out of the family before, and they just told me to sell it. So they're the instructions, folks, that will sell away 16 Sawmill Road today under the hammer. Unless there's any further bids or offer, I'll declare the property sold. I'll call it 3 times for those folk that are listening or watching on stream on the telephone, but at $1,050,000, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go, 16 Sawmill Road at $1,050,000 for the first time. $1,055,000 the bid there now. There goes $1,055,000. Bidding away there at $1,055,000. Ladies and gentlemen, you can take me where you want. I'll take another nudge on the nose. You take me where you want, Jesse. Against you at $1,055,000. Bidding away here at $1,055,000. You can hear the man on the end of the telephone chatting away. Have another go if you like. It's not far from where I left you. At $1,055,000. First call. Second call. 1,057,000 the bid there now, ladies and gentlemen. 1,057,060 16 Sawmill Road at 1,057,000 at 1,057,000 the bid. The vendors are sitting out the back there waiting to see where we go next at 1,057,000. Jesse, first call at 1,057,000. Second call at 1,057,000. This is my third and my final call at 1,057,000. I'm selling. Congratulations to the human on the end of the telephone at 1,057,000. Thanks so much for being here, folks. We trust you fulfil your endeavours in real estate in New Zealand.